Hello everyone again, this is Darkheart, and I will be playing on Antigua Shipyard again. I am the red Protoss in the right side portion of the map, and I will be facing Kerrigan, the blue Zerg. If you have not played StarCraft or StarCraft 2, or have not even played the campaign before, you will not know that that Kerrigan is one of the main antagonists of the Terran and Protoss race. She is basic. She's the leader of the Zerg. They are under her whim. But she was originally Terran or human, so she has some ties with one of the Terran heroes, Jim Raynor. Well, enough about the lore. Let us get started. Now, to go into more detail with this map, we have a Zelnaga watchtower right here in the center of the map, which allows units to see area around the tower to a certain distance, and we have two high yield expansions north and south of that tower. So people can compete. These are very competitive spots. So if you do happen to get control of these, you will have a significant boost of income. Now, as you can see, I already scouted his base. He's already begun production of a spawning pool, and he sent an overlord over here to scout. I'll begun production of my other pylon to prevent the Zerg player from trying to take another expansion. And as I remember this game, this was a extremely fun game, a very close game, as you can see by the 24 minutes. And during this time, I will be casting, and I will also let me just show you the Zerg are one of my favorite race beside the Protoss, and they make very cool noises like the Zerg go, there is one unit on here that I will try to mimic. It will be present in this game, and I can only try to mimic the sound of it from StarCraft 1. It goes. Well, some of you might think that weird, but I find it's very enjoyable. Now, as you can see, I already have two gateways up. He is trying to explore with his Zerglings here. He has already built a queen and is trying to build an extractor. His extractor is going to finish before I finish my assimilator, but I now have two gateways that will begin producing units. If we check the units tab, we can see he has 10 Zerglings for my 2 Zealots, which the Zealots would die to that amount of Zerg force. Now if you can see here, he is trying to go ahead and start mining off of this high yield expansion, so he can get a boost of income. Which he is not building many troops what he's supposed to. He's more focused on building drones, which now my Zealot force could easily wipe out his Kerrigan. as you can see, I already began the production of the research of warp gates, so that I can morph these in the warp gates and warp in units wherever there are a pylon nearby. And as you can see here, he has a few Zerglings out waiting for me in case I tend to move out. And as you can see, he's trying to go for 3 bases, which his one Zergling goes over to scout. Then I send my Stalkers and Zealot Force into attack, and then my Stalkers and Zealot go in, try to chase down these Zealots. Now I built some more pylons here, so if I need to quickly warp in units, I can warp them here on the battlefield. My forces here discover this hatchery, so they will destroy this hatchery so that he cannot harvest any more. I will pause the game right here. These units right here are called broodlings. If you wonder where they come from destroyed main tech buildings and your hatchery and stuff. About 7 appear from your hatchery, and about 4 or 5 appear from these tech buildings. And these are the ones that come from the buildings, and yet there are some that come from a higher tier tech unit from the Zerg called the Brood Lord, which is basically an air siege unit, which spawns 2 broodlings for every attack. Now let's get started again. He probably has warping in a couple overlords here, which Stalkers will easily build these overlords. He's building a few spine crawlers, which are the Zerg equivalent of a photon cannon. Which, well, let me rephrase that. The spine crawler only attacks land. It's like the land version of a photon cannon. Which, to make up for this, the Zerg can produce a spore cannon. Now, the spine crawlers and spore crawlers have an ability that they can uproot and move wherever they want to. They can only move en route to the creek, and as you can see, I'm going to try to take my course, but he has 3 spine crawlers up here. He has already built a roach warren, so he's starting to build some roaches, which against my force right now, they will definitely destroy him. Which now I am beginning to kill, to attack these roaches. These roach force flying crawlers will destroy my photon force. As you can see over here, I built 2 more gateways so that I can transform them into warp gates and warp in more units. And as you can see, I already have 4 Stalkers here to deal with the Roach Force, since Roaches do 16 damage and Stalkers do 14 damage against Armored, which is the Roach's type. It's the Roach's defense type. Now he is researching Glial Reconstitution, which increases the movement speed of Roaches, which allows them to move faster, which helps them move even faster when off the creep. As you can see, I'm going to try to use my Stalker Force to overwhelm this Roach Force, which he has. My Stalker should overwhelm this force, which he's retreating so that these spine crawlers can section, and this may be an amount of stalkers that could easily destroy my, a large amount of rushes that could easily destroy my stalkers, but looks like they are going to run away right at the last minute, and they're going to try to attack again, which I don't know why, but I was probably looking away for a moment, and my stalkers are going to die. I wasn't paying close enough attention. But as you can see, I'm building 4 more gateways. And if you can also notice, I do not really like to tech up after work gates. I tend to just stick with a basic tier 1 units, which if this game only reaches mid game. If this was to reach late game, I would be in a heap of trouble. As you can see, he is moving his spine crawlers down so that I won't be able to move as far back and try to attack his hatchery. But I easily destroyed the queen, so now I'm going to try to destroy the spine crawler, which I do. I pull back so I won't be firing range of the spine crawler, but my stalker force is going to retreat for now, since he was easily going to be overwhelmed. He's getting metabolic boost, which increases the speed of Zerglings. He's building a lot more roaches. He's building 3 additional to his 9. So what I do, I build more stalkers. This stalker force should easily be enough to deal with his roach force. Should be. But you never know. And as you can see, I have a zealot here that was scouting. As you can see, I have way more minerals than I should have. What I'm going to do is build more pylons since I'm supply capped. I build a robotics facility just in case we have to lose a lot of mines. Or if it goes to attack me, I can get more I transport my roads to an area where they can mine, and my stalkers will easily fall here. He built another spine crawler, and he is researching missile attack level 1 to where his roaches get a boost and attack. I am building an observer so that I can spy on his establishments. He built an overseer which can detect my observer since it is a cloaked unit. He has already built a substantial amount of Zerglings along with his 3 roaches, and he will try to attack me as my stalkers move this way. And he is going to try to attack. And then my probe that was going to go build a nexus here is going to die. Well, if we go here, you can see he already created a Hydralisk fence, so you can build Hydralisks. That was that last noise I was making earlier. And as you can see here, these Zerglings are going to wreak havoc on my mineral land at my expansion. While my stalkers try to wreak havoc here, yet I don't know why I finished the attack. Well, I'm building a work prison just in case, just in case they try to attack. Well, no, I'm building a work prison so I won't have to go over land transport troops, like my crows, like try to get another unit. And then my stalker force is going to get demolished with overwhelming amounts of roaches and poison. As you can see here, I do not have a lot of resources. As you can see, I try to build a large amount of stalkers. And then I tried to build an expansion here, but that didn't really work. And my develop force is going to destroy these roaches that I should be able to destroy them. I do not go in for the kill. I pull back and start building more stalkers. This is a substantial amount of force, so I should be able to attack them, which I don't. So I try to build a nexus here, but his Zergling is going to find it after exploring. He is going to find it. He is almost finished rebuilding his hatchery. Now his roaches are going to try to go and attack this base, which it doesn't work because I canceled it, and I try moving over here. His Zergling does not see it. His roaches are about to attack it. I warp in a few more stalkers. His roaches are going to try to probably search out my expansion. And then I move out with my stalker force. He tries to build a lot more Zerglings. And now he's going to try to attack my base with this roach force. Which he is going to try to destroy. My stalker force is going to try to attack him. I can see things with my observer. I can see up at the high ground with my observer. And then I attack with fine crawlers, with Kerrigan, attack his queen, so I try to attack the capture. Now he is going to try to attack my main base, which I began production of a nexus just in case he would happen to destroy all my buildings here, so I won't get a game over. And as you can see, my stalkers are going to deal a lot of damage to this base. He's going to work at 9 items. There are the hybrids that will try to destroy my overwhelming stalker force. Which now he pulls back his roaches so that he can deal with my attack force. He only has 3 buildings up, but his drones are going to try to attack. Then he's going to try to use all of his units to destroy my stalker force. But I'm not going to worry about him because he has 1 building left, and then that's game over. Which this was a very close game. I was not getting any minerals, yet the stalkers prevailed against this roach force. So this is going to be the last video I will be casting tonight. So you may get this video tomorrow, since it's such a long video. So this is Darkheart, over and out.